Are you guys ready to gab? We're in a gabby girl mood.
Oh my God, are you?
I'm in such a gabby mood.
Okay, great. I love that for us.
I'm feeling, you'll hear.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome to Staying Up with Cami and Taryn. I'm Cami.
And I'm Taryn. And every night, me and my baby get to sleep together because we're married. But every week, we invite you to join us to our sleepover. So thanks for staying up.
Thanks for staying up. Oh, we didn't light our candle.
We still can. Look, there's a lighter there, honey.
I know, but you get really upset when these are matches. You
Sorry.
get...
Technically, a lighter.
Sorry. You get upset when I don't cut the wick.
It's okay. On little ones like that, I'm not going to care.
Yeah, this isn't like an important...
That's like a little...
And it's almost done.
Teensy little fella.
Ooh,
which I am always curious if we should...
Listen to this. Wait. Oh, God, these are really hard to light.
No. Okay, nice. Oh, don't breathe. For the rest of the hour.
Why? That's so good.
I'm joking. Our fire alarm's going to go off and Ricky's going to freak out. Two thoughts here. One, our custom Riglin candles or custom Riglin matches. Oh
It's
my
okay.
God.
It's okay.
Don't freak out.
Don't freak out. You're okay.
Oh, I just poked my eye. Oh God.
Don't freak out.
I'm going to freak out on so many levels. I sat next to kids that were in medical school.
Oh no. Were you
Today?
listening to them talk?
They were
their
like
laptops.
It was so funny. I was at a coffee shop this morning, sat next to these kids. They were in medical school. I keep saying kids because they look like they're in high school. And I was like, oh my God, they're in fucking medical school.
Jesus.
And
nothing makes you feel older than seeing college students that look so much younger than you.
And one of them was just like really loud and funny and whatever, but they were practicing together, and I feel like they were talking about different like ailments, and then they had to guess what it was or talk about what it was, which was cute.
You would love playing that game.
Yeah.
Except you'd be like, I have that too.
Every single one.
They're like rash, and you're like, I saw a mark on my hand.
Speaking of rash, you want to tell them?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Go on.
Yeah, I do.
My little friend has a rash.
You, me, we? Because this is all I have to say about me.
Yeah, go ahead. You go first.
Guys, I have sensitive skin. We know this about me.
She's a sensitive girl.
I'm a sensitive girl on all fronts. I guess not really. But my skin is. And I used a new foundation last night, specifically the Giorgio Armani Luminous Skin Foundation, I believe it's called.
The way you say it with such deep, like, regret.
I'm mad. Yeah. And everyone raves about this foundation. First of all, it's so expensive. They were out of my color in the main size, so I bought like a smaller version, which is still pretty decent size, but it was like $45. And I was like, damn, how much is a full size one?
Wait, you always tell me never to buy skincare.
This was makeup, and I had a gift card.
Okay. Go on.
Whoa, watch yourself.
Well, no, I was thinking, well, watch yourself.
Well, because like we get a lot of gifting, and I have so much skincare, but this is makeup.
I think
I don't get
they're the same thing.
They're not.
To my head.
Well, I do wear a lot of makeup that doubles as skincare, which now I'm reminded why. People rave about this foundation. It works for 99.9% of people. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I love that foundation, what the heck? Don't be alarmed. Or if you want to try it, also don't be alarmed, but maybe proceed with caution if you have sensitive skin, like I do. I put it on for the first time before we went to dinner last night and got home and I was washing my face and my forehead just felt like bumpy, but I looked in the mirror and I couldn't really see anything. If I turned to the side, I could kind of see texture, and I was like, what the hell is that about? Went to bed, didn't really think about it. Woke up this morning and my skin felt a little tight, a little uncomfortable.
Tight?
Yeah, I noticed when I get like sensitive skin, it like feels like a little tight. It can feel like stingy, burny, dry.
I wonder if it's because the bumps tighten your skin, because it like there's only so much skin, and then you get a bump and it's like the rest has to tighten, but then if you get a bunch of bumps, then it's all being tightened.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm a doctor.
But I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, it was all over my cheeks, and then I felt my neck and it's all down my neck. At first it wasn't down the left side, but as I was filming a video about it and went to touch my neck, I was like, oh, now they're there too.
It's spreading.
Oh, it's spreading. I think that there's just a fragrance in the foundation. I did like very quick research on it, and that's my guess. Sometimes I can do fragrance. A lot of times I can't. So yeah, I don't know. I had an allergic reaction. I'm so irritated because, as we all know, my skin is my baby, my pride and joy, my claim to fame. And now it's looking rough.
I think it looks beautiful. I think you can only tell if I'm like 3 inches from your face.
Well, I think the redness calmed down a little bit, so it's much
definitely
more difficult to, like, when I wake up, sometimes I'll have more red skin, I just get like irritated the night moving around. If I touch my skin, it instantly gets red. So the redness calmed down, but I'm probably just not going to put any makeup on it this week because normally I feel like when you put makeup on, if you have texture, it can make it show up even more. So just going to hydrate and try to heal her, go back to my skincare basics. I'll keep you guys updated.
You're so deflated.
I'm so sad. I also have an eczema spot on my hand that's not going away. I still have my weird vein thing for my IV.
You can tell that her life is run by her skin quality. Because
and it ain't good.
Because it was good until last night. Well, until this morning.
Yeah. It's
anything
really
else top of mind?
I'm trying not to touch it. It's like a little bit itchy.
Or is that just the vein? Okay.
No, I did feel so motivated after therapy yesterday that I just decided to start organizing things. Normally, like the week before Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's, I want to organize cabinets and get our house really together for the new year. But I was like feeling a little motivated after therapy. You know how after therapy you either like need to curl and ball and kind of like cry and decompress, or you're like,
yeah. Or you lose touch with reality.
Yeah, that's your go-to.
Yeah,
I don't have that happen too often.
No, it's like 1 out of every 30 sessions, but sometimes you just kind of like get done and you're like, uh-oh.
Who am I? What am I? What is the point of life? You're like, that did more harm than good.
That could be me today. We'll find out.
Oh boy.
I really hope not.
But yeah, so I was feeling good. I started organizing things. So I'm feeling like really invigorated. Good. I think it's a proper term for me at the moment.
I love that.
Going into the new year. I'm really excited for this year to be over. I've never felt that way in my life. I'm always like, next year's a better year. I'm not someone who like cries on their birthday. Like I always feel.
Do people cry on their birthday?
Tons of people.
Like that's a thing?
Yeah. I think it's just passing of time, being marked by something. It's like the new year. It's a realization of like what has happened or what you haven't accomplished or the pressure of this year needs to be better. And it's just a lot. I think it's heavy. It's a reminder of your past. But normally I feel really good in those moments. And this year I'm like, I think I'm ready for this one to end.
Good.
But it's like, I gotta make changes. If like, not personal changes, but like 2026 isn't just inherently good because it's a new year.
Yeah.
It's a fresh start to leave badness behind.
It's an excuse. That's what I always feel about New Year's or any moment that passes a marking, the end of a month, the end of a week, the end of a day. It's like, okay, I'm just going to use this built-in excuse as a way to refresh.
Yeah.
And like reset my mind.
Totally. I'd like to, after Christmas, you and I sit down and like do our couples check-in and do like kind of like a little manifestation board for the new year. You know, I always do like a new phone background.
Yeah.
Not much is going to change on mine this
year.
Oh,
that's very sad.
I want all the same things. Didn't get them yet.
But also maybe we reframe that.
Yeah.
As like.
I've been working towards them.
Well, but hear this.
Reframe it.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Hear ye, hear ye. Hear me.
Hear she.
What do I want to be heard about? What did I want to be heard about?
You had something. You said reframe it.
Oh, how cool is it that you are consistently wanting the same things in life?
That's a good point.
That is kind of a cool thing. Yeah. Like you can see it as like, wow, I'm the same person that I was at the beginning of this year. I've learned a lot more. Like my life has changed.
But I'm still working towards the same
But my goals are the same goals.
I like that.
I think that's kind of nice.
My whole therapy session yesterday was like the main thread was reframing. So that's a good one. Good job.
Lock that shit in, buddy.
Lock it in. How are you?
I'm feeling really good this week.
Good. You seem really good this week.
I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling...
There's hesitation and happy.
I'm
feeling...
I think it's like what is happy, but I'm feeling motivated at work. I love when I'm busy at work because I just kind of... The day goes by faster in a productive way where I'm not just like...
We do better when we're busy.
Yeah, we do better when we're busy.
I think most people do probably.
And when I'm doing like my core competency, which is this week, I'm like writing 2 web pages that need to be done in just like a couple days. And so I'm just kind of like sat there fucking locked. And that's really good. That's really good for me mentally. So that's good. And then I was going to save this announcement for later, but... My sweet baby, Miss Camden Arnold Scott.
What'd I do?
Got me a preposterously crazy Christmas gift that we tipsily opened early the other day.
I'd been done. I was like, the second it got here, I was like, I don't even want to wrap it. Get this thing out.
You know what? I thought you would get it for me. We didn't talk about this.
No, I figured you knew.
I didn't think you would until I started getting a couple 8 Sleep ads. And I was like, I stopped looking this up. Why are they coming back?
That is so annoying. Someone needs to invent a web browser extension that like blocks stuff. Because if you're on the same Wi-Fi, you get fed the same ads.
Anyway, the gift was an 8 Sleep, which I've talked about ad nauseum. It is a cover that goes over your mattress that has 2 cooling and heating zones. So she has her own temperature. I have my own temperature. It's obnoxiously expensive. I'm so mad that Cam got it for me for a gift because it feels like it should have been like an investment that we make.
It was.
Together. It is. But I wish it was like we did it together so I feel less like.
But I didn't want it.
Well, but you know keep saying, whenever I say that, you're like, well, yeah, it's for both of us. And I'm like, but it's not.
But I love it now. I was not for it whenever she was talking about it. I'm like, it's a mattress topper. Why is it thousands of dollars? This is like so insane. That's why it needed to be a gift from me to you.
Yeah.
But I justified blowing the budget because I get to use it too.
And the real benefit, guys, is that I sleep very hot. In the middle of the night, I wake up 10,000 times because I'm too damn hot.
Yeah,
that also means
well, that's not good.
I'm not sleeping well, but it also means we don't cuddle because Cam's body is a furnace, as we've all discussed before. She's like actually hot to the touch. Like she feels like she's a fever at all times in bed, and I can't cuddle her. I'm
over there like, Bird, let's snuggle.
Yeah, and I'm like, I actually can't touch you. Like you're heating up.
Like immediately. This isn't in the middle of the night. It's like we'll cuddle for 30 seconds, and then she's like, okay, I gotta roll over. And I'm like, no. And since we've gotten it,
we've cuddled all night.
Except for when Frank is smooshed between us.
But it's so great. Like
it's so great.
I feel so connected to you all throughout the night. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, we just cuddled. Like before I was feeling like I would wake up and it would be like, I was just away from you for 9 hours, 8 hours. And now I'm going to be away from you again.
Yeah. I feel really connected. It's almost like, when you wake up in the morning and cuddling's so much better than cuddling any other time. It's like that all night long.
Yeah.
And I like that like you set it and it can be a certain temperature and then it like adjusts with you all night or whatever.
It reads your body temperature, which I'm unsure how.
I don't know. It has this other thing I have to pay a monthly subscription for, and that's how it gives you all the like
insights.
Yeah, but I don't know if I stop paying for that, we can still just use it and not get insights.
Well,
I don't
pay
know.
for that.
Well, whatever.
It's
money.
all the same.
Okay, cool. Thanks, babe.
Anyway, all to say, I'm sleeping really well. I'm looking forward to go to bed because I'm just like...
It is really an elevated sleep experience. I'm not mad about it.
I'm just loving it.
I was mad about it. I'm not mad about it anymore.
Yeah, work's good. That's good. And then we've been working out together. We've been doing yoga, which has been really silly and fun.
So fun.
I got this new mic stand.
Yeah, that's great. She ordered 2.
But hers hasn't gotten here yet. We're unsure.
We have different things going on.
Yeah.
But the second one didn't come yet, so.
I'm just going to feel like everything's clicking right before the end of the year.
Love that. I love a last minute click.
And now you're clicking. And how are we?
We're great. I love you again. Not again like I didn't, but like from last week.
Oh, okay.
Still loving you.
I was like, fuck, brother. Wait, but what did we talk? We had like an intense talk this week, but it wasn't bad. But it was like we were both trying really hard to stay cool. And I think we did a good job.
Oh, we've been talking about being off our phones more often.
That's what she was. Yeah.
And yeah, you brought it up and I was kind of like, I'm on my phone not very often. When you decide you want to do something, it's like it's happening right now. And I'm like, okay, we need to like set some parameters and some rules and then we can stick to it. We can't just like see someone on the phone. It's like we're very classic. We'll be sat there on the phone together and the second one of us puts our phone down, we're like, can you get off your phone? And it's like, that's not very fair. But then you took the trash out and came inside and I was like, can I talk to you? And then we sat and we talked it through and we still need to decide on our like phone rules.
Yeah, we'll find that.
But I think that's a big goal for us moving into this next year is like less phone time, like set phone time. We get to sit when obviously for work and stuff and you need to be on it. There's of course no parameters on that. But when it's like lounging time, let's lounge together, even if we're zoned out watching a TV show.
Yeah. I think once I was able to express to you that it was coming from a deeper need of like connection, like I want you to look at me, like
Don't look at the little box. Look at
I was kind of just like,
boxes.
dude, like I'm actually starting to resent our phones because it feels like you'd rather be with whatever or whoever you're looking at on your phone than like with me.
Yeah.
So I think I was like able to explain that more in a way that landed. And
should we try to come up with some parameters, talk them through on the pod now, or do we want to think about them and share them later?
let's think about it. Maybe that's like a New Year's.
Okay, cool.
Resi
I like that.
thing.
Yeah, we can come with like little game plans for new things. Maybe we talk about them before and then we can bring it to the pod and go through our like list.
I have a question for you. You can be totally honest.
Yeah.
Do you feel that I've been better at listening to you the last like week or so?
Yeah.
Or have you not noticed?
It's hard because I feel like you come in and out of that. Like I feel like I can tell when you're putting a lot of effort into it, but like it seems to kind of come in waves where you get like really focused and aware of that. I think you've been definitely a lot better at not being on your phone when we're in the car. I told you like I really get frustrated when I'm driving. And I think it's why I like being the passenger princess. Like I do prefer to drive. Like I really do like driving, but I don't like whenever we're not interacting in the car. It's like we're just sat here. This is the perfect time to hang out and you'll be like scrolling on your phone. And I said that, and since then you've been like not on it at all. So I really like that.
Good. I've been trying a lot harder to listen and to like
Thanks, honey.
I'm working on active listening.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do a better job of like when someone is talking. This sounds so simple, but it's actually a really nice thing to focus on because you realize how much you're not doing it. Of like, were you just waiting to say something, or you hear a thing and you're like, okay, I'm going to respond about that, or I'm going to connect this way, or I'm going to whatever, or you're just anxious and you're just in your head and you're thinking about other things.
Yeah. There's so many distractions.
I know. And lately I've just been like, okay, I'm just going to do my best to just hear every word she's saying. And like,
And if I forget what I wanted to share, that's okay.
who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought I've been trying really hard, and if it's not coming through, that's okay. But I'm hope that you will notice a difference.
I appreciate you, baby.
This just in,
What?
we got an update on dinner tonight, and it's canceled.
I figured.
Oh, their dog's spending the afternoon at the vet
No.
in a ton of pain, and we can't leave her.
No, baby.
Oh, well, that's sad. Okay, well, something about December, people just start coming out the woodworks. Everyone wants to go to dinner. Everyone's trying to hang out.
We all want to like reconnect. You start thinking about the end of the year and you're like, I didn't get enough time with this person or that person. And I feel like December, everyone tries to they're not even trying to start their New Year's resolutions, but they're like thinking about the past year. And it's like, I want more time with this person, or I really enjoyed this.
Okay, so now we will get dinner with other people.
Okay.
Which is crazy. All that to say, we had a backup plan in case that plan
Which
fell
is
through.
crazy. It's been such a social week, but I've actually really been enjoying it. It's been so social since the whole month.
We've been
incredibly social.
Just been a little kookadookah.
But I've been enjoying it.
Okay, so we're doing great.
We're doing great.
I mean,
we're always great.
You're doing a little like scratchy with your face, but other than that, you're okay.
Yeah, my face.
It's okay. Guys, I cried this week a few times.
I don't want to talk about the Frank one.
I cried while walking Frank because he was going really slow. And I was like, fuck, this guy is getting older. And we know it, and we've been talking about it more, but like.
I normally walk Frank, and sometimes Taryn will be like, will you walk Riggy today? So we swapped. And I think
sometimes it's will you walk Riggy? Sometimes it's can I walk Frank?
And you were feeling really connected to Frank.
I was
so you
really
wanted to walk
wanting
him.
to walk with Frank.
But I've been able to watch. It hasn't been very gradual. It's been like pretty quick that he starts going really slow at the end of walks. But at least I've been able to like see it progress. And some days he's slower than others. So you went from like not walking him over the past like week or two, however long it's been since you walked him last. And when you have last, I think it's been not around the neighborhood. It's like been at the park, so you can't tell. And he was very slow yesterday too. So I think that was like a stark change to you.
This is like sickening, really.
I look back, I heard her, she was like, this is so sad. And I was like, oh my God, is she crying? And I look back and she's crying. And I was like, I need to ignore her because I'm going to start bawling if I think about him being old.
You know what's funny is I was kind of like, wow, she's like not paying attention.
I'm sorry. I had to check out. I'm so sorry.
No,
I know.
that actually makes me feel better because I was like, why is she not like responding to me?
You know, I can't talk about him getting old. Like, I actually can't. I can't. We must change the subject.
For reference, he's
That
like
is
either 9.5 or maybe 10 at this point.
no, definitely not 10.
Okay.
Definitely not 10.
Okay.
But he's 9.5. We don't 100% know, but he's like a mix of a couple different dogs, which mutts tend to be healthier because they don't have any like specific genetic disorder that takes over. But basically the lifespan of his types of dogs, he's a mastiff, he's American bully, he's another kind of mastiff, is like 8 to 12 years, it seems like. So, I mean, could have 3 long, healthy years left with him. And that's just average. He could live to 16, 17.
He could live really old. And I kind of get the vibe that he will do everything he can too.
Yeah, okay, moving on.
So anyway, I cried about that. My
What did you cry about?
big cry.
I don't remember.
Cam and I haven't gone on like a date in a minute. I feel like we hadn't had like a date.
Yeah.
And so we went to the movies and we went to dinner and the movies.
Oh, it's so fun. I love the movies.
And we saw Eternity, which is
Guys,
the
it's
new
so good.
Miles Teller,
Callum
Dua Lipa's
Turner.
boyfriend,
Callum
and Olsen twin.
Elizabeth Olsen. God, I never know names.
Olsen's
and I just
sister.
rocked that.
Movie. And the premise is iconically cute.
It literally every preview I was like, there's no way this is going to be the most predictable thing, but probably adorable. Not predictable.
It's literally
So great.
at the end of your life, you go to like almost like a pre-heaven.
A waiting room.
Yeah, a waiting room. And if you were married, you can choose to go with the person you were married, or you can go to a different eternity.
You have to pick an
basically.
eternity.
Yeah.
And if you once you're there, you have to stay there.
Yeah.
So then it's like if you have anyone else who's passed away, hopefully they'll come to the eternity with you.
And the two guys that she's choosing between, and one is like the fast, quick love, and the other was like the long, slow burn love. And
Oh my God, she was a ball
guys,
in there.
I haven't acted like that.
She was like loud whimpering. Like the people around us definitely heard.
I was,
like, she was
fully like, it's not, it
was
wasn't
so
sad. It was that it's like, I don't want to tell you guys, but let me think here.
You were
How
just
can
like
I?
relating yourself to it.
I felt so related
You put
to
yourself in it.
I put me and Cam in that film,
Yeah, and you were like,
and I was sick. And the whole drive home, I was sick. If I think about it too hard, I'll cry again. But anyway, it was so nice to see a movie and like
Feel
love
something.
it.
Yeah.
It was so nice to feel something.
yeah, like I haven't watched a movie and been like, that made me feel in a long time.
So
I
I'm
loved
just
it.
babbling little bitch lady.
My baby little bitch. I love her.
Yeah.
Little such a bitch.
She's such a good girl.
She's just a little baby. You know what'll make you happier?
Tell me.
Are you done with the You, Me, We?
Oh yeah, I was
Oh,
on
I
to
guess we
my
already
other.
moved on.
I was way on.
Yeah.
I'm going through my bullets.
Oh, great. I think what's going to make you really happy is that both raccoons and coyotes are starting to exhibit signs of domesticating themselves.
What do you mean domesticating themselves?
So basically, it's like full domestication is different. It's like whenever humans start
That's like a
breeding
dog.
animals and everything, and and like taking something and making it work better. But when
How do you domesticate themselves?
because they're learning to live with humans, and the ones that do better existing around humans are the ones who are surviving. So down to the point where raccoons are making themselves cuter to humans. Is that not the sweetest thing ever? It's like not necessarily they're trying to be cuter, but it's like
What do you mean?
the
Like
same
they're
thing that we
saying-
see from wolves to dogs. Like the snouts got shorter, the ears got flopped, like stuff like that. Raccoons are evolving into that.
But
They're learning trash days. So they know like when to get the trash, like when to go eat. Like they're just learning human behavior and learning how to like coexist in that better. So they're not trying to yet. It will take millennial to get in there.
to become human.
It'll take that long for them to be like they're not living in the home with us, but they're getting very docile. They're less scared of humans.
That's just the cutest shit
Is
ever.
that not so sweet? The fact that the raccoons are changing their appearance to be like, I'm so cute.
dude.
Is that not so funny?
What are they doing to their hair? Or like, what are they doing?
They're brushing it. They're dyeing it. What do you mean? What are they doing to their hair?
What are they doing? What are their new cute things?
Nothing's going on with their fur.
You said they're changing their appearance.
Yeah, their snout.
Oh, I thought you were saying dogs with a snout.
No, like they're the same thing as like from dogs. Well, it's like the same characteristics are happening there. I think like their
what
ears
if they
are
end up
changing.
looking like dogs?
Just like a different printed dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was so cute.
Wow, thanks for sharing that.
I knew you'd be very excited about that. Raccoons are so cute. And so are coyotes, but it's such a mixed thing, especially if you live in LA or Arizona.
Yeah.
I don't know where else coyotes are. My grandma lived in Arizona.
Maybe Texas.
Two of her dogs got eaten.
Oh, people all the time growing up were like, my dog died last night. I got killed by a coyote.
Yeah. And it was like, but what was I saying?
So it's different with coyotes.
Oh yeah. I feel like we just, as humans, people have like a disdain for coyotes, but I have a hard time because I'm like, oh, it's just a freaking dog. It's so cute. But
it's literally just a dog.
It's just a dog.
Unless it's fucking huge.
Which was still just a dog. We were on a hike the other day in our neighborhood, like behind all the houses, and we were walking with our dogs. And sometimes people have their dogs off leash. They're not supposed to, but because Frank is very dog reactive, I'm alert to it. So we're walking and we see a big, what I thought at the time was like a very large German Shepherd.
Yeah, it was like a big ass German Shepherd.
Shepherds are already pretty big dog, like bigger than Frank and Reagan's. And it looked beautiful, like very clean fur, very self-domesticated.
Yeah, I think it was probably doing what the raccoons are doing.
Really healthy.
The raccoons.
Filled out, not thin at all.
And it's calm.
So
it was like trotting.
It looked like, I assumed there was the owner of the dog a little bit farther down the trail because we had just turned a bend and it's like down a hill and then another bend. And I just assumed there was a person there. So I waited for a second to be like, oof, it looks like a well-behaved dog, but it could turn around and get excited, like happily run at our dogs, and that would be a bad situation. So I was prepared to be like, hey, can you recall your dog? And then we looked, it took like maybe 5 seconds for us to realize I think you were like, is that a, and I was like, yep. And we like slowly backed off. I had Taryn like go with Riggy in front of me and Frank so that we could be the barrier, because I knew me and Frank would be better at taking him than you guys if shit hit the fan.
Why? Riggy gets scary.
She gets scary, but she's smaller, so I do fear that big of a coyote would be like, oh, I can take you. Yeah. I think Frank would be a little scarier looking in that moment. He's pretty bulky, even though Riggy's taller. And I think that I would be probably calmer in the situation.
Yeah. You know, one thing I really like about us is that when like a danger arises, we very quickly plan for what to do in the worst case scenario.
And like who's going to be what role?
Well, literally, we were like, okay, you're going to go ahead. Why don't we both jog while you would jog? And then the whole thing's not that scary because I'm like, okay, we have a whole ass plan.
Yeah,
we
get locked quick.
And I like that about us.
Yeah. And it's like your skills, my skills, we like figure out who's doing what. And it's like, okay, you're going to do this, this, this. I'm going to go do this. Let's go.
What are my skills in those moments?
Your skill in that moment, I knew you were going to protect Riggy. If that thing came around at Riggy, I knew you, like, if push comes to shove, you were going to kick it.
What do you mean? Of course I would protect.
Some people
would do what? Let her go?
Maybe let her run off. I think some people would be too scared of it and like just like I was like, don't run. Like I think some people would just like run off and run away.
Pick her up.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Of course I would.
Yeah. I think that she was like definitely locked in with you and would feel safe. I think that kind of danger is probably more my forte. I think you would have yelled at it.
Yeah,
really
I would have been a really good like crazy.
Yeah, you got
energy.
a good hey.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we were perfect. It was like you and Reggie go in front of me because she's smaller. You got to keep her safe. We're gonna stay together. We're all gonna stay together as a group. No separating. We're ready.
We're ready.
So don't fuck with us.
I think I would have had like Grinch energy.
I think so too.
At it. Which, speaking of the Grinch, you guys, I've been learning. First of all, it's Grinch season, of course. It's always Grinch season.
Yeah.
But 25 years since the Grinch came out.
Greatest film of all time.
Greatest film of all time.
Second to Eternity.
Third to Ratatouille. Yeah. Well, I like the Grinch better than Ratatouille now.
Oh, duh.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm honest about how much I actually cherish a film,
Yeah.
I think that's important for me.
Grinch is the first. There's no way you like Ratatouille better than the Grinch. No,
not Ratatouille. I'm wondering, there's some other movies that I'm considering in the mix. But
the Grinch is just perfection. The Jim Carrey version, obviously.
The Jim Carrey version, obviously. Although the Benedict Cumberbatch version I have watched a couple times now. It's great. And it is kind of cute.
They're all great.
And obviously the original. But there's all this, since it's the 25th year anniversary, there's all this content and all this stuff surrounding the Grinch. You may have seen like 10,000 ads with the Grinch in it.
That's why.
I think so.
I thought, and maybe this is also true, the licensing time frame ran out.
No, I don't think that the licensing time frame ran out. I think maybe there is more
hullabaloo about it.
Opportunity, like there being like the Grinch Foundation or whatever it's called, the Grinch IP team is like working more with mainstream because it never faded. Like it has kind of only grown in popularity.
It's like Santa Claus,
but
it's like it's never going away.
But they say it's even getting more big and better because of like the anti-hero aspect of it, where it's like, I was listening to this podcast and they were saying that Elf is obviously a Christmas classic, but suffers because it doesn't have a villain.
Yeah.
And
it's like his real dad is like, but kind of the villain.
But like barely. He's just kind of like a grumpy dad. It's not even like, but then the Grinch is like the fucking Grinch and then he becomes the hero.
Yeah.
And it's just like a great story. But anyway, so I've been taking all the shit in about the Grinch and how popular it's getting and just like how crazy the story was at the very beginning. And there are a couple things that I parroted to Cam after learning them because I didn't want to forget them. And I'm going to share them with you guys because I know you also love the Grinch because you guys also DM me every fucking time something says the Grinch and you're like, making sure you saw this. A lot of times I've seen it. Sometimes I haven't. One of you sent me a freaking hour-long read from Variety about the Grinch and I read that shit up. I loved it. Here's what I learned. One, there is this year an NBA sneaker that is about the Grinch. There is Kylie cosmetic line that's funny. Grinch centric. Australia has a Grinch cruise. Should we go? I think it's like 12-day cruise it's like Christmas in July.
Is it for kids?
I don't know, but that I could handle. Like different than Disney.
I'm not sure, but
imagine a Grinch fanatic versus like a Disney family.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
Strange, but
if I could pick everyone going, it would be perfect.
Yes. As you know, the movie is based off of the book. The book was just a short tale, but it goes
just a wee short tale. The book was just a short tale. Says with the most serious face in the world.
I'm so locked in.
Please continue.
Dude, I should make a presentation about the Grinch.
Yeah, you should.
I really should. But the people that came in to write the rest of the Grinch were mostly Seinfeld writers, which is why it's so funny.
I've never known that.
And like,
I've never watched Seinfeld though, so it really doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But knowing that, I'm like, wait, would I love Seinfeld? So, because I love the jokes in the Grinch.
So you know how like a classic joke in the Grinch is like, what if it's a cash bar? It's clearly written for adults. Like that, kids have no idea what that means.
I'm not a clue.
Seinfeld, which I never have watched either, and think that we should.
I'm down to give it a try.
It's all about the point of the show is it's like a show about nothing. That's like what.
It's just like fun. It's just like there's funny lines.
I was talking to my brother today, telling him to watch the Grinch because he's never seen the Jim Carrey version. Jason
is the Grinch.
That's what I'm saying.
He's never seen the Grinch.
Were you not at the house when I was telling him this around Thanksgiving?
No.
I was like, Jason.
Honey, huh? The things that make you and Jason so damn similar is your Grinch in your heart.
It's insane.
And I don't mean the Grinch like he's a grump. I mean like how funny the Grinch is and like the things the Grinch says.
Yeah, and like,
the mannerisms.
Yeah. The flower of it. Anyway, so I was telling Jason to watch The Grinch, and I told him about the Seinfeld thing, and he was like, dude, I've been loving Seinfeld. I just watched Seinfeld the other day, and he said there was an episode about, like, a guy's dad is staying, and he's sleeping over on the couch, and the whole episode is about, like, how he just can't wait for the dad to leave. And I'm like, that's a show about nothing that I think we would love. Anyway, all that to say, I'm obsessed. I'm happy that I'm learning about something that I love. I love the feeling of learning about a thing that I care so deeply about, but that like you don't think to dive into.
Yeah.
Like, what is there else to learn? And then you find out there's all this fucking shit
And
to
you're
learn.
like, oh my God, I've been missing out.
And I'll
on
leave
so
you with
much.
this. The Grinch estate, that's the word I was looking for earlier.
Oh.
So like
There's an estate?
I mean like the Seuss family and like all the people that still earn things from the Grinch. 100% of the proceeds go to charity.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
Of everything?
Of everything that the Grinch estate gets.
What? Which charity?
I don't know.
That's important. I need to look that up.
I think it's like a Trump.
That's incredible.
How amazing is that?
Love that. Is Mrs. Seuss still alive?
No,
Grandkids.
probably.
Okay.
His wife died.
Imagine you're a Seuss.
My mom went to his house.
Where's his house?
I don't remember. I think it was maybe in San Diego or something.
Why?
But she says she
Like family or tour? Like
no, like
intimate?
yeah, it was intimate.
She slept with the Grinch. Martha May?
I think this Martha May Huvier is based on my mom.
That would be iconic.
But when my mom tells anything about the Seuss story, it literally feels
Like a Seuss book.
no, like she didn't really do it.
You think she's lying?
I don't think she's lying.
Your mom's
but
not
it's
a
like-
liar.
No, but it's like one of those things where someone tells a story and you're kind of like, are you just remembering this wrong?
Oh, like was she little?
I don't know. Like,
And
can
you're
I
like,
call her right now and ask?
Was this parroted you? Please. We have to call her.
We have to know. Wait, tell.
Wait, my favorite part of the Grinch is that what you're
I
going to
was
talk
just
about?
gonna say.
So Taryn was talking about it and she's like, it's a lot about capitalism and like all the Who's are so obsessed with buy, like the whole thing. That's why.
And they're missing the point of Christmas.
Yeah. Which is why Cindy Lou Who is like, what? That's her name. Cindy Lou Who is like not feeling the magic of Christmas, and that's why she connects with the Grinch. So we're talking about this and we're like, oh my God, that's amazing. And it's snowballing into like, wow, the Grinch uses all of their garbage. Literally. They do snowball down the hill all the time. The Grinch uses all of the Who's trash and he completely lives off their trash. And then I'm sat there and I was like, oh my God, this just explained everything. When the baby Grinch, justice for baby Grinch, makes his little Christmas present for Martha May Huvier in the beginning when they're in like kindergarten, he hand makes a gift. And everyone's like, ooh, that's disgusting. You made it out of trash. Because they are all obsessed with buy. And in sync, obviously. And he is a thrifty little kid,
anti-capitalist
anti-capitalism.
king.
He's a socialist.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't like him, because he's actually better than all of them. And then you realize that anyone who is green is actually good. And the Grinch walked so Elphaba could run. And that's the end.
The green people are right.
Anyone who's green, they're correct.
Hold on one second. Okay, Mom, we're recording the pod right now. Say hi to Cammie.
Hi, Cam.
Hi, Dinska.
Will you really quickly remind us the story of why you went to Dr. Seuss's house?
Or tell me the first time. I've never heard.
Cam doesn't know this.
I was about 10, I think. I don't know why, because my parents must have gotten it in an auction or something. But we went to Dr. Seuss's house, and the couple things that I remember well, I could have been like 8, somewhere around there, 8 to 10. And then I remember that he had a room where whenever he was working on a book, his whole room had stuff everywhere. So it had like figurines and it had pages. I remember it was up into, like, I remember looking up and he had it all around his room, like different shelving or posters or
Crazy.
whatever. And he was, must have been writing the Lorax, because that's what it was.
Oh, wow.
And then the other thing I remember is that he had a little dog, and so little that it lived, the bed or whatever, the blanket was in the bathtub. And I remember it was like 2 or 3 pounds. And I remember thinking that was the cutest thing ever. And I wanted to have a dog that could live in the bathtub.
Oh my God. Did you meet him?
I met him. Oh, yeah. We met him, and he signed all our books, and they say my name and Paige's name on them.
Oh, my
Because
God.
he wrote it to us.
And it was just
signed
you,
them all.
like your family there for this?
I believe so, but I don't know
so
that
cool.
Paige went with me. I don't remember her being there. I remember me, but I remember my mom must have brought a bunch of books that he signed.
That's
So
so
there's
cool.
at least, I know I have at least 3 or 4 books that he signed.
Wow.
Thank
okay.
you for sharing.
Confirmed you did go.
I did go. I met him. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Isn't that the coolest? Can I tell you something weirder? Steve's aunt and uncle actually were the neighbors, I guess, of him.
What?
Where was it?
Isn't that in La Jolla?
Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Uh-huh. Isn't that funny?
What a small world.
Cam
is
was
a small
wondering
world.
if you, well, now you're 8, so never mind.
What were you going to say?
Well, I originally was like, yeah, my mom had an intimate experience at Dr. Seuss's home. And then,
Yes.
and then she was like,
Yes.
did she sleep with the Grinch or Dr.
No.
Seuss?
Well, she was
now
a child, so
you're
that's
8,
weird.
so I'm sorry.
No, I didn't have an intimate that way, but I did meet him. So
That is
when-
still intimate.
It's very intimate. And when I, sometimes you play games with people you don't know and they say something really interesting that happened to you. That,
Yeah.
I bring that up because I think
that's a fun
pretty cool that
fact.
I met him.
That's
It
an
is.
incredible
I mean,
fun fact.
It is a fun fact.
Yeah.
How many people have met him? Seriously.
And now he's
Yeah.
gone.
I went to his house. I know. Isn't that so cool? I
Yeah.
don't know
So
why
cool.
we went, but I did go.
All right. Love ya.
Love you.
Love ya.
Bye now.
Bye.
Oh, Dean's
Confirmed.
gone. Confirmed.
That sounded very truthful.
That
I
was
must say. I
that
don't
was
know
hot
why
off,
you questioned her.
hot off the press.
That's so cool.
That is very cool.
What a wild experience
Yeah.
that they like won or whatever.
That's so weird.
Dang.
I have a couple more things in my notes I'd like to share.
Please.
Mandy Moore has a Tumblr deck.
Oh,
That's very important for me to share with the group.
that's really cool.
I think others do. I was someone from this company called The Great reached out to me and was like, "Hey, we love your deck. We want to include it in this like mailer that we're sending out to some
Celebrities.
celebrity friendlies."
Friendlies. Cute.
And I know like whatever, there's some other names on this list that I was like, yeah, that
Hopefully
feels
they
like
post about it.
great PR. And then Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore herself
And one of
posted
you
about it.
sent it to me and said, look, and I went, anyway, so that's
Cute.
fun.
What else
I
you got?
have 2 more things.
Come on. Give them to me. Give them to me.
You know how when someone's on Do Not Disturb and you can click
Send anyways.
notify
Do you do
anyway?
it every time to me?
My question to you is, when do you do it?
Never. Never have I used that.
Are you serious?
No, not a single time.
You've never?
There's no emergency. If they're on Do Not Disturb, they're on it for a reason. So unless there's like an emergency, which I have not experienced.
Very respectful of you.
Yeah, when are you using it? Every time, aren't you?
No. I'm not using it
Have
every
you ever
time.
respected it?
But I also know that some of my friends.
Want to hear from you.
No. No.
They don't want to talk to anyone else, but they want to talk to
no.
me.
I know that some of them are trigger happy with Do Not Disturb. They don't really need it.
I am too. I keep it on all day, but I'm on it because I want it.
Anyway, I'm curious.
And I will check my text when I'm ready to check my text, unless it's something super important. Like if I forgot to post something and my manager wants to text me, she can send that out and be like, hey, or like there's a typo
she?
in this, fix it. But I don't make those kind of mistakes.
What the fuck? That was chilling. Something about that like actually scared
But
me.
I could assume if I did, she I'm thinking like when,
No. I don't make those kind of mistakes.
yeah, or like
Okay.
if you need me right that second for an actual purpose, I could see sending it. But I'm also on it a lot because if I'm recording something on my phone, I hate when things are popping up. I can't see. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
I don't want things popping up.
Okay. I was just curious.
But you're what percentage of the time are you clicking send anyway?
10, 20, 10 to 30.
I'm just gonna sit here until we get to the
No.
Because you
it's-
went from 10 to 30, and that's a big ass.
And I would say
jump.
10 to 30.
10 to 30 is such a variety. So I'm gonna go with 30% of the time.
No. Some people get it more than others.
I get it.
Well,
50%
I know
of the-
when you're I know when you're recording, so I wouldn't push it unless it's necessary.
What percentage are you clicking send anyway to me?
I don't know. Again, 30. Thank you for your time. Lastly, I think I shared this with you, or I just wrote a note about it. But isn't it so crazy that we love our friends so much. We think they're perfect. We would recommend them to so many people. We are like, oh my God, she's so hot. She's so cool.
So
She's
smart,
so
so funny.
successful. I love spending my time with her, but we would never date them.
It is so funny.
That is so weird.
It's really hard to even wrap my mind around it that I'm like, some of my favorite humans in the world, I would never date them.
That is, obviously, there's like so many types of soulmates, and you know that they're your friend's soulmate. But it's strange that you can look at another person and know them so intimately and be like, oh my God, someone is going to be so damn lucky to marry you, and still it will never be me.
Because I think a lot of it is there's a lot of people who you love so much about, but it's the people
you love so much about.
Like, you love so much about them. There's so many characteristics. Like, they're hot, they're funny, they're successful, they're fun to be around. All of the
hot,
things.
funny, and
hot,
successful.
funny, successful. And
that's a good person.
Good in my books. But I think sometimes when you pick a life partner, besides like being good at being teammates, it's about like whose things that you don't like are the easiest to deal with, or that like don't really bug you that much. Sometimes like that is such an important factor with your forever person.
That's real.
It's like the worst things about them. Like, if there is that person who's like 100% perfect on paper, but they do something like they have a gambling addiction or they're abusive, like, no brainer, obviously that takes them out of the running. But there's certain things that I think,
but why your best friends are not.
No, I know, but I'm saying there's like certain quirks that are like annoying, that are not deal breakers, but that like you just don't want in a partner. If like even someone who's like super obnoxious in like a large group, if that's your friend, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Be annoying.
Yeah.
But as my partner, I'd be like, this is getting kind of annoying. We're always hanging out in groups with people, and like we're extensions of each other. Like, I was talking in therapy yesterday,
about all the friends you want to date.
I was like, this person, that person. My therapist was asking about me and you and our fertility journey, and like I was asking about like how to prepare for this next upcoming year, and she was like, can I ask, like, what is it that made you first fall in love with Taryn? Like, what about her? And I was telling her all about you, and then she was like, now, of all those things, what made you fall in love? Are there any of those specific things that now kind of annoy you? And I was like, honestly, not really. Like, I don't want to sound annoying, but like, I'm really obsessed with Taryn. Like, I really like her. I think the only characteristic where I'm like, yeah, sometimes it's annoying would fall into the you're so funny category, where I'm like, if I'm not in the mood for it, where I'm like, your worst qualities are like, it sometimes annoys me when I'm not in the mood, and that's like also a best quality. Like, there's not really anything like you do or bad quality that I'm like, I'm never embarrassed by you. You're like, you're not lazy. You're not like a lot of things that I think you can deal with in a friend. Like, I can have a friend who's kind of lazy and they'll still be my friend.
100%.
But I don't want
a lazy friend.
But I don't want a lazy partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I want my partner to like know when to relax, but I want you to work hard, and I want you to try new things. And
it just feels funny that so many of our friends are people who are almost dateable.
they're so close.
They're so
They're so close.
and it's mutual.
Yeah.
Like I love so much about you, and I would rather die.
I'm like, but no, we can't.
I love
It would
that.
never work. And I also think, because it's good to keep in mind in the reverse that we put so much pressure on our partner to be so many things, that's just not realistic. Like, your partner will never exist an entire lifetime without annoying you. You can't like everything about your partner 100% of the time, or your partner can't fulfill 100% of your needs all the time. Like, there will be moments. So keep that in perspective, because of all of our tons and tons of friends who we adore, who are so close to dateable, we wouldn't date them, but we get to have each other. And I think that helps keep things into perspective when you're a little annoyed with your partner.
If you had to set me up with one of our friends, like you had to, you were dying, and you were like, Taryn needs a companion, and someone needs to date her and be with her.
Oh, God.
And it has to be someone we already know. Who's your best bet?
The problem is, I'm not selfishly trying to do this, but actually like who you're most compatible with. I'm probably picking someone that you're not actually attracted to, like you're not each other's type, but that you personality wise could really get along. Like I think you and Zoya would be fine together.
We're both too anxious.
Oh yeah, fuck, never mind.
Like we could never fly anywhere.
Oh God. Yeah, never mind. That would be horrible, actually. I'm thinking about it. But like I think that energy I can see happening where it's like
I think Zoe has too much tough love.
Yeah, you're too sensitive for her. Never mind. That's a horrible match.
Yeah.
I
love her, but I think
maybe Cage. I could see you and Cage being buddies. I think Cage is very calm.
I could love Cage.
And like even tempered.
Yeah.
And hot, successful, funny. I don't think that you two would ever be attracted to each other, but like I think you would appreciate each other. I think she's really good at like keeping a house going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you guys would like coexist very nicely.
Thank you.
I don't know how she travels, but I don't think she has travel anxiety.
No, I think she travels very well. She loves flights.
Yeah, I think her and I said like we both like so enjoy being on flights.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think you and Cage would be probably pretty solid if you were
we watch so
attracted
much
to each other.
sports.
Yeah, you have a lot of
Maybe I
similar
should be
interests.
with Cage.
Yeah, sure. Give it a go.
Thanks.
She's single.
You know what's crazy? I might also pick Cage for you.
Oh my God, should Cage join our relationship?
Like,
yeah. Wow. Is Cage perfect?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But all for the same reasons. Like I think we would keep a house going together very well. I don't think she's very
That's so hot.
I'm like, who's gonna clean with me?
You keep bringing it back to who's bringing the house together.
Well, that's a lot of a partnership is like managing lives together. And I feel like from what I know of her, it's really hard to know these things until you're in a relationship though with somebody. I think she could like be on top of stuff. I could see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
We should call her and tell
Cage,
her.
call us.
We're going to text her and tell her.
No,
wow.
This will be a true test if she ever listens to our podcast.
She definitely pick you. She's into femmes. So, unfortunately.
But I think she would pick you personality-wise, but she'd pick
out of like
appearance-wise.
brothership.
I just think like you guys would vibe on that level.
I
think you guys have like a lot
I
of
think you
similar
guys are a better
interests.
couple.
Thanks.
Bummer.
Sorry, I stole your girl.
I lost my wife. What if
We'll
you have
see
to
what
choose
we're
between an eternity with me or an eternity with Cage?
Oof, that's so tough.
What if I have to choose between an eternity with you or an eternity with the Grinch?
Oh, well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
You're definitely picking the Grinch.
I wish we could all go together.
I do too. Let's get into our PP story of the week.
Hi, Cami and Taryn. Big fan of the podcast. I was just listening to an episode of the pod that just came out after I went on a date tonight, which was so fun, and it was a great date. I had a great time. Fingers crossed that this turns into something more than just dating, but this is not the first date we went on. And tonight when I asked her to go on another date, she like very quickly was like, yes. I was like very flattered by that. But my question for you is before the date, I had like some nervousness because she had canceled another date because she was sick. And I had one girl do that to me in the past, and then we didn't end up together. So then I was just like nervous of like, oh no, what if she doesn't really want to go out? And she was just looking for a way out. And I was just getting, nervous. And so I like called some friends. They talked me down, But I was just wondering, how do you deal with like your anxiety from other relationships in a new relationship? Like how do you get over that, especially in the early stages? Any advice would be appreciated if you want to talk about it. But huge fan of the podcast. Thank you for everything you do. All right. Love you. Bye.
Yay. I love you. That was
I
so
love
cute.
you too. Thanks for saying love you. That means a lot to me.
That was so cute.
What do you think, Bubs?
I think that it's like important to learn lessons from things and gain experience, but not letting it dictate your future. Like being able to read into someone if they're just kind of looking for an out is a skill, because people don't want to just be like, hey, I changed my mind. You posted this picture and it gave me an ick, or I learned this thing, or like, I'm just not ready. Like sometimes it's hard for people to be honest and vulnerable when you're just meeting on an app or about to have a first date. So I think that is a good skill to learn, but you don't want to overly read into it or create expectations or scenarios in your head of like, oh, this is definitely that situation.
Because they're like a totally new person that you've never met. And so you can't base it off of past things that you've had.
Like someone could be never flake, have never changed a plan in their life, has never backed out as something, never been late for something. And bound to happen one time, they're going to be it. And if it's with a new person, I hate when this happens, when I'm late to a new person or a new meeting or whatever.
Yeah, and you're like, this is just not me.
And let them prove it to you. One scenario is not proof, unless it's a big thing like cheating or something. One time something happening is not proof of who they are. It's not proof of a pattern. So I think it's like, take a little note of it, especially newly in dating, but don't harp on that. Don't ruminate on it. And just go into it with, this is a new person. I'm going to let them show me who they are. Mm-hmm. And that is also for seeing good in people. Mm-hmm. I think in newly in dating, we will kind of like pick what we want to see because we're enjoying so much about them. Or, oh my God, my one partner who all things were great with that, they did this thing and I really like it. And then this person did this. We kind of like cherry pick what we're enjoying. Let people be their own individual self. They are not a culmination of all your other experiences, is where I'm at with it.
I hear that. I always get really tripped up when people ask questions about like how to do something. Like, I think it's really easy to be like, why do I do this? Yeah. Or something more, but like, how do you stop seeing exes in the new people that you're dating? That's hard, dude.
Yeah,
like,
maybe you don't stop.
Yeah, like
you stop letting it affect you the way it does, but
yeah. So I think it's like I have maybe more of a non-answer. Like if you were sat here and I was actually talking to you, I think I would be like, I think it's part of it to be worried or to feel like, fuck, this reminds me of this person, or like, oh, does this remind me of this person in a good way or a bad way? Do I like this? Do I not like this? And like, there's no, how do you stop doing it? It's more like, how do you get comfortable with the fact that it exists and probably will happen every time that you start to date someone new? Because everything you experience is through a lens of all the things that you've already experienced. You're not experiencing anything completely new. A person obviously is totally new to you, but they too are evaluating you based off of their exes and all the things that they've been through. And so if it's like perception is reality, it's like it's okay to look at a thing and have your perception of the experience be your reality if it's like as serious as like, do I want to keep dating somebody? Yeah. Like if your perception is like, oh, they're giving me weird energy in a way that reminds me of this person and it's sitting bad, like you don't have to push past that.
No.
You can be like, okay, something's happening in me and I don't like it, and that's okay.
Totally.
But at the same time, if you feel a little twing and you're like, oh, this feels more like anxiety than it feels like truth, like some gut thing, then you can learn to push past that and keep trying and seeing if that lands. So jumbled way to say, like, I actually don't think there's a way to not do it. I think it's more just like learning how to be comfortable with the fact that it happens, especially in dating. That's like one of the hardest things to push past, like preconceived thoughts on.
Yeah, I think the key word in that is anxiety. It's like you have to be able to recognize the feeling, just like with anything that makes you anxious. Recognize it, be aware of it, think about where it's coming from. Was there somebody who did something that wronged you and that was the first red flag? Sit with it, and then you're better able and more equipped to move forward from it. You know what I mean? So
like there's a girl we just started Love Island Australia, the newest season, and there's a girl who at the very beginning, she's like loves this guy, and then she tells him immediately like, actually, you're reminding me so much of my ex. It's making me realize this is strange. And he's like, in a good way or a bad way? Like,
and it's like, it doesn't really, it was more of like, he had a lot of his mannerisms, and obviously that didn't end well with her ex. So she's like, whoa, this is just kind of putting me back in that place.
And then she ends up going on to like really like him and getting past that, because she's like, oh, it's something stupid that's reminding me of that. It's like the way that your mouth moves. And it's like, I can't control that. Neither can you. Like,
and you don't need to. It doesn't mean anything bad.
And you don't need to.
Yeah.
Okay. My
for your
turn
work
to go to
meeting?
therapy.
Oh yeah, therapy. Go. Oh, you're gonna be late.
Yeah, I have to
Love
go
you guys.
now.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.